How did railroads influence Richmond's role in the Civil War? Have you ever wondered how railroads shaped the fate of cities during the American Civil War? Richmond, Virginia, was at the heart of this transformation. As the Confederate capital, Richmond's railroads played a vital role in its military and political significance. The city was connected by several key railroads, which allowed it to function as a major hub for moving troops and supplies. One of the most important railroads was the Richmond and Petersburg Railroad. This line stretched about 22 miles and connected Richmond to Petersburg. It was essential for supplying Confederate forces defending Richmond, especially during the final year of the war. The railroad enabled rapid troop movements and the transport of military supplies, which were crucial for sustaining the Confederate war effort. Another significant railroad was the Richmond and Danville Railroad. This line linked Richmond to south-central Virginia and further south. It served as a major supply route for the Confederacy. When other rail links were cut, the Richmond and Danville Railroad remained one of the few routes connecting Richmond to the rest of the Confederate States of America. This railroad also had a unique role. Confederate President Jefferson Davis used it as an escape route when fleeing Richmond near the war's end. Railroads in Virginia changed the way warfare was conducted. They allowed for large-scale troop movements and provided the logistical support needed to maintain large armies. Control of these rail lines often determined where battles took place. Armies sought to protect or disrupt these crucial supply routes. For instance, the Richmond and Petersburg Railroad allowed Confederate General Robert E. Lee to shift troops quickly between Richmond and Petersburg to counter Union advances. Union forces also recognized the importance of these railroads. They aimed to control key rail lines like the Orange and Alexandria Railroad and the Virginia Central Railroad to facilitate their invasion of Richmond. The ability to supply an invading army via rail made it easier to sustain prolonged campaigns against the Confederate capital. In summary, railroads were vital to Richmond's role in the Civil War. They enabled the efficient movement and supply of Confederate forces, shaped military campaigns, and made Richmond a key strategic target. The rail infrastructure supported Richmond's status as the Confederate capital and industrial center, directly impacting the course of the war in Virginia.